What to know about a new risk calculator for heart disease, changes you can make today to reduce your risk of diabetes, and tips for combating calorie overload this holiday season.
Always a pleasure to be joined by Dr. Nate Wood, internal medicine and obesity medicine specialist at Yale Medicine and assistant professor at Yale School of Medicine. Doctor, great seeing you again. Okay, new calculator that can predict the risk of heart disease in young adults has just been developed. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, this is fun for us in primary care. So we know about this 30-year risk calculator from the American Heart Association called Prevent. So that's a long horizon. You can tell people how likely they are to develop heart disease in the next 30 years. But what's new about this calculator that people have added to this week with researchers from Northwestern is now you can compare your risk to others in your same age or sex category. So I can punch in my numbers and see how my risk compares to other 33-year-old guys. And then the hope is that this really prepares patients to understand their risk and implement these preventive measures early to combat heart disease for longer.
Wow, that's so interesting. Not to compare to others, but just give yourself some kind of an idea as to where you stand. I like that. November is Diabetes Awareness Month. What changes can easily be made today to start lowering our risk of diabetes?
Yeah, Diabetes Awareness Month, just as we're finishing up all of our Halloween candy, right? It's not fair. But when people think about preventing and treating diabetes with diet, I think they're thinking about cutting carbs, right? Less sugar, less starch. But really, I think it's about more fiber, right? So people are scared of fruit because of the sugar, but that has fiber. People are scared of potatoes because of the starch, but that has fiber. People are scared of crackers and pasta, flour, baked goods, right? But if you can get the whole grain versions of those or brown rice instead of white rice, you can add more fiber into your diet. So my simple advice is just eat more plants. So fruits and vegetables, of course, but nuts, seeds, legumes, and those whole grains are really going to pack your diet full of fiber and help to prevent diabetes.
Doctor, we are moving into a couple of really big holidays. A lot of great food going to be out there. What's your advice for enjoying those great meals without regretting some of the choices we might make?
Yeah, absolutely. So great question. 3 tips. Number 1, add a salad to the table. So I'm not saying take anything away. I'm just saying add a salad and you'll be surprised how many people eat it. If you celebrate Christmas, go for a red and green one, right? So spinach and strawberries with a poppy seed dressing, shredded kale with sun-dried tomatoes and a balsamic vinaigrette. Simple, festive, healthy, delicious, right? Number 2, pay attention to your proteins. So opt for lean and minimally processed proteins. So that roasted turkey or chicken is going to be great. Prime rib, which is my personal favorite, a little less healthy. And then steer clear of the ham, which is packed full of sodium and ultra processed. And then finally, pay attention to your beverages. Drink lots of water, steer clear, or limit the booze as much as you can. But remember that the holidays are a time of year to enjoy food that you love with people that you love. So do so in moderation and don't feel the guilt. That's my advice.
Oh, moderation as we're looking at all these great pies on the dessert table. Dr. Nate Wood, thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it. Great advice as always. Thank you.
Great seeing
Thanks
you,
for
Doc.
having me.
Yeah, you have the